It started, bro.
We out here, bro.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
I tried to introduce myself or what, bro?
Yeah, man, go for it.
All right, man. Nah, I'm not gonna do the intro, bro. I'm not gonna do the intro, man. Okay. So basically, I'm Icecoldjt, man. And oh shit, my bad, bro.
Good.
I have my laptop on there. All right, so basically, I'm Icecoldjt. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber as well. You know what I'm saying? No cap. And yeah, bro, basically my boy Jordan right here, he hit me up, asking to do a collab. So, hey, this is my first time doing here. My first time doing the collab. Low key, a little bit nervous, but hey, we're doing it anyways. You gotta be uncomfortable. So you gotta go through uncomfortable situations to grow as a person. So here we are. I'm gonna try not to talk too fast because it's a bad habit of mine. But yeah, much love to Jordan, man. I appreciate you for putting me up here. So yeah, let's get it, bro. Start answering the questions.
This is what happens when you spread positivity. It always comes back to you. If you look at Icecoldjt's comments, he's always spreading some type of positivity. Everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing this man. So I mean, and that's honestly, hold on. That's something that I want to talk about real quick first before we start answering questions.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how you promote yourself? Because I feel like the way you promote yourself is a lot different than the way that most people promote themselves. Because they'll yo, I'm a small YouTuber. Subscribe. I never see you doing that. You're just
people be sub to me. Yeah. So basically, I found out that when you're showing love or when you're giving to the world, right, you receive that same type of energy. So my thing was, first of all, I actually resonate with what these people are saying. So I'm gonna show love. It's not like I'm gonna fake love or whatever. Yeah. So I actually like the people that I watch because I subscribe to them and I comment. And sometimes if you see me really up there in the comments, it's usually because I have their notifications on because I want to know when they post. So right when they come in, I watch some of the video, or maybe I watch the entire thing if I really want to get an in-depth thought. But 50% of the time, I like to just spread something where if someone sees that comment, it kind of helps out with their day. So sometimes it's just a positive message. Sometimes people are having a bad day. I get a lot of responses on my comments saying yo, this really helped me out. I was going through a bad time, and seeing this comment really helped me out throughout the day. So just doing little things like that can all add up. And at the same time, me personally, I don't ever want to be yo, this is my channel, by the way, sub to me. Because, it kind of messes with other people. People are nah, I'm not going to, he's full of himself. I'm not going to go subscribe to him because he said that. And yeah, basically sometimes when people put on their titles as well, oh, you must watch this video or must watch. Sometimes it kind of it plays a trick on people's brain where I'm not going to click on that. So it's kind of a marketing trick, man, putting you guys on game real quick. But exactly. Yeah, I would never want to just say, oh, sub to my channel or here's my channel. I kind of let them do it. So if they click on my channel, hey, that's on you, to be honest. If you choose to click on my channel, that was on you. I just read a comment. I just read a comment like any other person.
No, exactly, bro. That's the thing. You got to think of, for all my YouTubers out there, if you're trying to grow your channel, you have to think of, your comments as an advertisement for your channel. So you're not you don't just want to say, yo, go subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. If you see a dude on the street trying to sell his mixtape, what are the chances of you buying it? If he says, yo, can you listen to my mixtape? You're not gonna listen to it. But if this man is over here just freestyling on the corner and he's spitting some real shit, that's different. You're oh, okay, this man can actually spit. So what Icecold is out here doing, Icecoldjt is out here providing value. Okay, he's showing you guys that he provides value on his channel by doing it in the comments. And so it's giving a sneak peek. And not only that, but it's genuine. Like you said, I can tell from the comments that he watches the videos, and the people that he watches, they resonate with him. So that's that's just putting y'all on game. I did the same thing, not as much as he did, but I definitely did the same thing. I figured that out pretty early on, that you don't want to be that person that's just yo, I'm a small YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't mind if y'all do that on my channel, but I'm just telling you it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So pay attention to what Icecoldjt is doing. Okay. He is really out here. He is really out here, bro.
It's also planting seeds too. Because for example, if this video was really to pop off and your comment was really popping off, the likelihood of people seeing that comment is, higher. It's gonna increase over time. And yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. You're on game, bro. You're on game. I see it in you.
It's a win-win too. There's no loss to it because you're helping that other channel out by commenting. You know, the YouTube algorithm likes it when a video has a lot of comments anyways. So me commenting on that person's video, it's like not doing any harm. You know, I'm not talking shit. I'm not like doing anything bad. It is what it is.
Exactly, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some of these questions.
Yeah, bro. We haven't even looked at the chat yet. Oh shit.
Let's see.
We got Gabe got that little world. Yo.
Yes, sir. Oh man, Gabe. For those of y'all who didn't see it, I just finished doing a live with Gabe on his channel. If y'all want to check it out.
Facts.
But
that was crazy, bro.
Let's see.
Damn, best advice for a 16-year-old YouTuber.
16-year-old YouTuber.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
I think, honestly, man, I think it's it doesn't really matter what your age is. It's all about like your mindset. Like if you, like a lot of times, bro, a lot of teenagers will start doing YouTube, but they don't really take it serious. Like they're just doing it for like as a joke, or like, you know, they're insecure about it. They're really, really insecure. They think people are going to make fun of them, which they might. But like, if you take it seriously, bro, if you think of it as like, this is what I want to be my job. Like I want to make this, you know, what I do for a living. And you start working towards that at 16, bro. If you start at age 16, first of all, how old are you?
I'm 20, like you.
Okay, yeah. So when did you start? How old were you?
Well, I started this channel like 5 to 6 months ago, but I had other channels. They're not really channels. I wasn't consistent with it, so I don't even count that. But I'm gonna just say, like, I started YouTube seriously in 2019, 2020.
Okay, so about the same as me. So so we were both like 19.
Yeah.
Okay. If I started when I was 16, bro, do you understand where I would be right now? Like,
it's over,
bro. It'd be ridiculous. So, you know, just like the fact that you're even getting started, that's a big thing. But just stay consistent and take it seriously. That's the main thing that I'll tell you.
Yeah. Take it seriously. And also, you got to be yourself, too. Like, don't try to, like, you know, just copy the trend or be like someone else. You really got to be your own person, because at the end of the day, it'll be much easier to make videos. It'll be more enjoyable because you don't have to, like, put on a facade in front of the camera. And yeah, bro, you just want to do it. Like, making videos is cool. Like, it's fun to get on the camera, just be yourself. Sometimes you got to be goofy with it. You can if you are a goofy person. Like, it's fine to be goofy. Like, if people clown you, it is what it is.
Exactly, bro. That's why, like, if you're being yourself, you're in competition with nobody. I say that a lot. But, like, for example, if I tried to get on here and be like Icecoldjt, I can't do that. I'm not like him. You know, we're two different people. I can't be a better version of him that he could be of himself. And that's your greatest gift. That's your greatest asset in terms of YouTube, or really with anything else. But especially with YouTube. If you're just trying to make your life an open book for people to watch, you got to make it interesting. You know, you got to show them something that they haven't seen before. So be yourself.
Thanks. I feel like everyone on this planet is built different. So just show what you got, man. Show what you got.
It's facts. Oh, I can see the chat here. Okay. How to approach a girl at a party. Okay. I mean, bro, like, I feel like you probably know what I'm like, bro. You just got to do it. Like, me personally, I'm not into the party scene. And honestly, I never was like the type to approach people in general. I was always the type to let them come to me more. But if you are going to approach somebody, my advice is to be as upfront as possible. Okay. Because more than likely, like, unless you just want to talk your shit or whatever, but more than likely, she's going to know if she likes you off rip, you know, just off your vibe or whatever, within like the first 30 seconds. So be as upfront as possible, be yourself. And if she doesn't like you, then that, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. At least, you know, you can sleep well that night knowing that you tried. You put yourself out there. She says no, that's on her.
Yeah, it's definitely much better to be, you know, get rejected versus you having that thought like, damn, I should have done this, you know, having that regret feeling. So just put yourself out there. You know, if you really do want to approach party girls or girls at a party, it is what it is. You could do what you want. Me personally, yeah, same with you, bro. I'm not really the type of guy to just approach people like that. Like,
yeah, that's always been my thing. But you know, if you want to approach people, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
just be yourself though. Be yourself in all situations. That's my advice. But especially with girls.
Be yourself.
So let's see.
I see a lot of. Someone says how to never relapse.
What happened?
People are asking how to never relapse. How to relapse.
How to relapse, bro? What? Hell
There's
no.
funny people in here. We got some funny people.
Let's see.
Hey, but if you want to know how to never relapse, literally just do something with your energy. You know,
No, that's facts.
Jordan made a bunch of videos on how to do it. I think I made 1 or 2 videos on it. There's videos all over YouTube. Like, to be honest, like, nah, bro. It's like no matter how many times we tell you how to not relapse, like, you just gotta like
you
just
have to do it.
bro.
You have to apply it. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, bro, and me and Gabe were just talking about this. Like you have to learn to transmute that energy. Like
Right.
a lot of people think like, you know, okay, you can either suppress the urge or you can like, you know, you just kind of like do nofap or whatever and you don't do anything with it. You just like do that and nothing else. It's like, bro, like you're setting yourself up for failure and you're doing it for no reason at that point. Like you have to find something, bro. Like for me, it's YouTube. You know, that's like my main thing. That's where I put my creative energy into.
Yeah.
For somebody else, it might be painting, writing, whatever it may be. But find something that you love to do, and just do that as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
100%, bro.
Let's see. This girl shows me all the signs that she likes me, but she leaves me undelivered. Okay, how my bad, I was trying not to.
Yeah.
How long is she leaving you undelivered for, bro?
Yeah, that's what really matters.
Like, understand, sometimes, bro, people are just busy. And, like, I'm a really bad texter myself. And that's why I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I've been known to leave people undelivered for days at a time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like them or anything. It's just, I'm not a good texter.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Yeah, like, but at the same time, like, you know, if she's giving you, like, mixed signals like that, then, I don't want to say she belongs to the streets, bro, but she
might be with some other dude right now at the very moment.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. I wouldn't invest too much time into her. I will say that. I wouldn't take her seriously.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of back off and, you know.
Another thing, when you texting females or maybe anyone in general, like, don't like look back at the messages like, ah, shit, when are they gonna reply? Like, damn, bro, like I'm just waiting. Like, nah, you text a message, do your thing, and when they text back, then you go back to the message to respond.
Exactly, bro. That's like to me, if you want an instant response, bro, you need to be calling her.
Yeah, like hit her up.
Don't call her or something, but like I don't know, maybe you know that might be something I need to talk about. It depends on like how far along you guys are. If you just started talking, like I said. But you know, if y'all are like dating or whatever, then you know that's something you have to talk about.
Yeah. And plus, like, you know, small talk on text, like I really don't see the reason or the need for that. But other people got, you know, got the reasons.
I can't stand it. But okay. Are y'all talking to any chicks? Is Icecoldjt talking to any chicks right now?
Me right now, nah, bro. Me right now, like it's totally like grind mode. Like I literally, first of all, I didn't even use Instagram for the last like 2 months. So, you know, that's like basically the main source of if I wanted to talk to them, I would. But nah, I'm not on Snapchat anymore. I literally just have, you know, my YouTube. I guess you could say if I'm talking to chicks, they'll be at the comment section, but at the same time, that's not really talking to them. Man. I just reply to a comment. So nah, I'm not talking to chicks right now, bro. I'm on like 180 days of nofap. I know that doesn't mean you can still talk to chicks technically if you're on nofap or whatever. But me personally, nah, bro. I don't see any of.
Yeah. Like I'm in a relationship right now, but before I was in a relationship, I always used to tell people YouTube is my girlfriend. And like people thought I was playing, bro. Like they thought I was playing about that. I was so serious about it. It's like, yo, YouTube is my girlfriend. Like this is what I'm putting my time and energy into. I'm putting all my love and affection into my channel, into my content. And if honestly, man, like if you treat YouTube like that, it'll
good
work
things
out.
will come, man.
Just, you know, focus on yourself, focus on your goals. If you're not in a relationship or whatever. But yeah, I'm in a relationship though. Let's see.
He said, JT, please hit us with the don't get it twisted. That shit funny.
All right, what's your advice on staying motivated during quarantine? Not having a concrete schedule has me messed up sometimes. I think you have to create your own schedule. Honestly, that's what I did. Cause like when you're in quarantine, bro, like I'm very glad that I came in with the mindset of bettering myself.
Oh, never mind. I'm chill. Wait.
There you go.
All right, yeah, we good.
when I came in with the mindset of bettering myself, and so I created a schedule for myself. Where I was waking up at 6 a.m. You know, I had like I time blocked literally every hour of my day. Like every hour was intentional. So like, you know, sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta get a little extreme with it.
Yeah, you gotta get a little planner.
Yeah, bro. You gotta plan your days out. Don't let your time slip away from you. That's one thing that I will say, because that's time you can't get back. Quarantine can really it can be a really good thing if you're focused on your goals. But if you're just like, you know, bullshitting your time away, doing other stuff, you're on Instagram and all that, like, bro, you're down bad. Like you gotta use your time wisely.
Yeah, we all got 24 hours in a day. Like there's literally no excuse. Sometimes I like to make excuses like, shit, I got no time today. But nah, we all had time. Maybe you're spending too much time on YouTube. Maybe you're investing too much time into things that don't even add value to your life. So sometimes you literally just gotta write down everything that you literally did that day. Like even if it's some random bullshit, like, oh, I took a shit from 10 a.m. to 10:20. Like you gotta write every single thing down, right? Every detail straight up. So then you could see it, like it's right in front of you. Okay, this is what I wasted my time on. Be honest with yourself too. Like if you literally were on Instagram, go on your screen time thing on your phone, on the setting. You literally see, oh shit, I was on here for 5 hours. Be honest with yourself and cut it down. Start cutting it down.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be overnight, but you know, with time, take it step by step. So from 5 hours, maybe the next day now go to 3 hours, or maybe 4 hours, then 2 hours, 1 hour. Just go like taking in baby steps. If you try to rush it, chances are you're just gonna like relapse and slip up and then go back to your old habits.
Exactly, bro. One thing I would also say is try to like front load your work in the day. So like with me, like I said, I was waking up at 6 a.m. At the time I was doing like ASMR videos. So they were like real easy to make, they're easy to film, edit, all of that. So I could just knock them out. I had like, you know, I wake up, film, all that, and I'd be done with my work by noon. Every day. I'd be done editing all of that. So by noon, like I'm cool. I can do whatever I want to do for the rest of the day. If I want to bullshit my time away, I can do that because I finished my work. So that's the key. Like, you know, not every single second of your day needs to be productive, but make sure you are getting your shit done. That's the main thing. Get your stuff done.
Yeah. Set your priorities straight. Get the most important things early in the day so that later on you can chill, you know, have some fun. Everything is a balance.
Specs. Okay. I know I'm young, but my last 2 videos got 0 views and I feel unmotivated. Okay, so I guess that's like a follow-up from earlier, the 16-year-old.
They said his last video got 0 views or something?
Yeah, he said his last 2 videos got 0 views. Okay, so if you're getting 0 views, that more than likely means that you need to work on, you know, obviously like your titles and thumbnails, but also like, you know, learn keywords and things like that. Like I would recommend downloading TubeBuddy. Like just do like the little things. And also if it comes down to it, if you are on social media, you can try promoting your videos. You know, that's kind of how I got like my first 100 subscribers. Bro, I used to be out here like on Omegle, like telling people about my channel, bro.
You're like,
I used to
yo,
spend hours, bro. Like
were you one of those type of people to be like, yo, sub for sub type shit?
Yes, I was. And then eventually I realized like, yo, like I got, oh, and also, you know, obviously do what Icecoldjt's been doing. Cause you know, eventually I realized like, bro, that shit is not efficient at all. I'm spending 20 minutes to get this 1 subscriber, trying to convince this person to get to subscribe to my channel. Go like, you know, comment on videos, provide value, and provide value in the context of the value that you provide on your channel as well. And, you know, subscribers will naturally come. And also, you know, like Icecoldjt said, try to get there early. Like get to the videos early because, you know, those comments tend to kind of like get pushed up more. And yeah, like that's really what it comes down to. And if that video blows up, your comment blows up too.
Bang.
Boom.
It's all about just standing out.
I've gained like hundreds of subscribers off of like 1 comment before. Just like, bro, like you gotta really know, like if you know what you're doing, you know, and you're 16, like we said. So you're understand that you're doing better than at least I was at 16. I didn't even start. You know, at 16 I hadn't started. So you have 0 views, but 16. Yeah, at least you have videos up. I didn't have any videos up. Those videos can still blow up in the future. So, you know, it's all about perspective.
Yeah. Speaking of blowing up videos, like how did that even work? Because I saw like, you know, you had like a few videos blow up. Like, is it just random, like, or like the day of type shit, or what? Like, I never really had a moment where it's like, oh, this one went big. Like,
It's
you know,
okay.
it's
It's kind of
crazy.
like it's one of those things like over time. Because
Yeah.
bro, I've posted like 300, like I forgot how many, 300 plus videos. Over time, you just start to like notice patterns. And
Mm.
so it's like certain videos I just know like in advance, like, yeah, this is like I quit NoFap. I knew like
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this video is gonna blow up.
Uh-huh.
Or like, you know, my workout video, I knew that
Yeah.
video was gonna blow up. Certain videos I didn't though. Like the first NoFap video I ever did, I didn't think that was gonna blow up at all. And it just did.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like, you know, you kind of know it's blowing up when like
Uh-huh.
the numbers just don't look normal. Like it's just plain and simple, bro. Because like I remember at the time I was getting like maybe 100 views a video, and I posted that video and I maybe had like 500 by the end of that day. And I was like, oh shit, like bro,
It's
me
not
and my
going
friend,
crazy. Yeah.
and bro, like for me now that's normal, but it's like at the time like that shit was like damn. Like me and my friends were looking at the numbers jumping up. We were like, "Oh shit, we were geeking." Bro.
Get that little dopamine rush, like, oh.
Yes, bro. I'm talking about we were going crazy. But you know, as far as videos blowing up, I think that I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like it's really cool. It's really cool when it happens, especially for that first time. And obviously, you know, like, what's your most viewed video? Maybe like
5K.
5K. Yeah, it's like at some point. First
Like
of all,
it's a live stream.
It's really impressive that you have as many subscribers as you have. If that's your most viewed video, that's crazy. Like that's like really, really good, and that shows that your marketing is like exceptional.
That, bro.
Not for sure, but like honestly, like I said earlier, just learning about titles, thumbnails, and keywords in the description, and just little things like that, like you'll start to pick up on patterns.
Yeah, and also, keep going.
And like that's like I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick too. When it comes to the algorithm, there's two things that matter. Okay, I learned this from Mr. Beast. If you're not gonna listen to anybody else for YouTube advice, that would be the person to listen to. So look, check this out. Click-through rate. Click-through rate and audience retention. Those are going to be your two things, or audience retention / watch time. Okay, because from like just fundamentally, you know, YouTube wants people to click on videos and watch them, to stay on the app for as long as possible. So if you can make a video that gets people to click and they're watching a high percentage of it and it's a longer video, it's going to blow up. You know, so like over time, you know, everyone like the formula might not necessarily be the same in terms of how you execute it. Yeah. But fundamentally, it is the same for everyone. So if you focus on those two things, it's boom.
Yeah, it'll happen, man. Just trust the process, man. It'll happen, man.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, bro. I got that from Mr. Beast. Okay, Mr. Beast. This is somebody like y'all can go do the research yourself. I'm saving y'all time. I spent weeks doing this shit. Yeah. So I just put y'all on weeks worth of game, years worth of game. All right there. Let's see.
Also, low key, when it comes to, you know, videos, you gotta like see what's popping at the time. Like when you posted that NoFap video, it was like May 2020. But during that time, that's when literally everyone was looking up NoFap retention. Everyone was really on that whole bandwagon. Yeah. Like, oh, what's this? Retaining your seed. Holy shit.
No, that's facts, bro. Like, and honestly, I didn't even know, dude. I didn't know. Like, my friend just told me to start NoFap, and then he told me like, oh, you should post a video about it. I was like, yeah, you know. I was like,
definitely the real one.
Bro, but shout out to Doug, bro. Shout out to Doug, man, if he's watching this. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Wait, this guy said it's ice cold Indian. Nah, I'm not, bro. I'm half Filipino, half Persian.
You're half Filipino?
Yeah.
My man.
My mom's Filipino.
We're really out here. Now, my mom's Filipino too.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Yo, can you guys tell me how you come up with successful videos that have already been done multiple times by other motivational YouTubers? I'm starting to do YouTube at 16 like the last guy, but I want to be different with video ideas, but they all seem taken already. One of my old videos blew up and I got 5K subscribers, so that really made me want to do this for real. Okay, first of all, you're clearly doing something right. Maybe we need to be asking you for advice.
Oh my God, 5K shot. I'm at 4K, bro. Like, let me learn from you.
You're killing it. Like that's wild. Like you're killing it. I think the thing is like people get the term originality misconstrued, and you know they think that you have to come up with original ideas all the time. It's not even like that, bro. You take topics that people have covered, or I even take topics that I've covered in the past, and you provide new insight and put your own spin on them. You know, that's like one thing I try to keep my channel as personal as possible, like telling my own stories, sharing my perspective on things. I think that really makes all the difference, you know, because somebody might be, you know, I'm sure like a lot of people that are subscribed to me are probably subscribed to, you know, Icecoldjt, Gabe Got That Glow. Like we're talking about all the same things, you know, but they're subscribed to more than one person because we're all different. We all bring different vibes. So it just goes back to, you know, being yourself that we were saying earlier. Be yourself. That's how you make your mark. And, you know, when original ideas come, act on them. Act on them. Always write your ideas down. Like, you know, make sure that you're taking action.
Yeah.
But you're killing it though.
You're killing it, man.
You're killing it.
You know, the moment you get that bright idea, it could be at any time of the day. You're just working out, whatever, and an idea comes to your head. Because sometimes, you know, I'm taking a cold shower, I'm hitting my push-ups, an idea comes. I'm like, oh, I literally run to my room and I write it down on a piece of paper because that's like a one-time thing. And those video ideas, bro, those videos could be popping too.
Exactly, bro. That's and also another thing. This is another thing that I heard from Mr. Beast. Try to put as much time into making your videos or like into thinking about your videos as you do executing. So the thought is just as important as the execution.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's why, you know, you see me posting 3 videos a week now instead of 6, or like what I was posting like,
you posting like
12 videos a week in December. So, yeah, man, we're putting people on a lot of game right now, man.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
Especially for those, you know, those YouTubers in the chat right now.
For real. Okay, here you should approach girls in your videos. Okay, so you must be talking to Icecoldjt because black men don't cheat. That's a simple rule of life. We don't cheat, so you won't catch me doing that. But
and it's low key. That's a good idea, man. It's a good video idea.
My man,
not this very moment, but stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I can tell that'd be a very entertaining video. I just know it. Let's see. I remember seeing your video on being depressed. How did you get over it? Okay, so for me personally, I think, and you know, me and Gabe were just talking about this too. It's like, in my case, depression came from not being myself, trying to like fit into a certain mold. You know, like trying to go to school, for example, like trying to be in college and things like that, and it just wasn't for me.
Yeah. But
I was just doing it to please others. And once I started to step into my true natural self, you know, that my depression faded away over time. So
respect that.
Let's see.
I'm looking at the chat. This shit's funny.
Let's see.
How to gain muscle.
How to gain muscle?
You gotta put in that work.
Yeah, honestly.
Right. And sleep 8 hours plus.
Caloric surplus, workout, sleep. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You
could track your macros. Me personally, I don't really track my macros. I just try to make sure I hit around, you know, 100-ish, 120 grams of protein. And I can kind of like, you know, just think of it off the top of my head. I'm drinking a 20-gram protein shake. All right, that's 20. I'm eating a little meal. Usually each of my meal has around like at least 30 grams of protein. And if I eat like, you know, 3 meals a day, that's 90 plus the protein shake.
Yeah.
Boom, just hit it.
You're vegan, right?
I was vegan, but now I'm like pescatarian. I just don't eat meat, but I'm eating a little fish and egg now. I'm not a cat.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. I was vegan for like 100 days.
Work for different people, so you know, not everyone's meant to be vegan. Not everyone's meant to be vegetarian, and this chat's like messing me up because it keeps like taking me to the bottom. I don't want to skip too many people.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro. When the chat going quick like that, like you feel bad, bro. Cause you're like behind at the same. Cause you don't want to leave people behind, but at the same time, you're like, oh shit. The new people are like, yo, scroll down though.
Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember like when I first started streaming, I used to answer every single question. Made it a point to do that. Then after a while, it was like, hey, bro, I can't do it anymore.
Can't, bro. Let me go in too quick.
Let's see.
How do I get girls if I'm short?
Who asked that?
It was Late Night Rise. It's a pretty recent comment. I'm just looking at my laptop on the side so I can see. I can see like the recent.
I'm short. Okay, so me personally, I'm like 5'9", 5'10" on a good day.
Damn.
So I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm short. I'm very average. To some girls, I am short. Honestly, bro, you just confidence. Like,
yeah,
I've seen short dudes just pull, bro. Like it's confidence, man. Looks are kind of important, but confidence will always prevail. Always remember that.
That energy, man. The energy.
Always remember that. Confidence always prevails.
Yeah. Height will only get you so far.
Yeah. Exactly. If you, bro, height, like, are you trying to go to the league or something? Like, height don't mean anything, bro. For being real.
Yeah. If anything, like, why would you want to be with a female who just wants you for your height? Like,
exactly. That's like wild to me. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You go find you a tall 6'5" queen. Hey, y'all, bro, y'all be straight. I've been thinking way too much about life and existence that is making me depressed and suicidal. I'm not sure what to do. Should I be distracting myself from these thoughts by doing other things? I don't think you should try to distract yourself. You know, I feel like suppressing feelings like that is never good for you, for your mental health. I think that you should really take some time to look within. That's the main thing. You need to look within and find yourself. You know, depression comes from you losing yourself. So you need to find yourself and stop trying to please people. A lot of times, you know, you're trying to please people, you're looking for validation. Forget about all of that. You know, right now, you're fighting for your life. So you need to focus more on that. And, you know, take some time to just be still with yourself. Meditation, you know, like just sitting there, like be still with yourself. No stimulation, nothing. Just listen to your thoughts. And, you know, whatever comes of that, embrace that.
Yep. Because distractions can mess with your head and make you think some type of way. So really, and also try to find like the root cause as well. Like it's probably like you're missing out on something maybe. I'm not really too sure. I'm not in your situation, but you know, there's always a root cause for everything. And really just appreciate though, like even if it's a little tiny thing that you have and that's going well in your life, you gotta appreciate and hold on tight to that one little thing, because it will help you prevail.
Exactly. Find the root cause. I feel like quarantine made me lose a lot of friends. How should I try to reconnect with some of them? So look, for me personally, bro, like with my friends, sometimes I go months without talking to them. Like we'll go months without talking to each other, and we'll just pick back up like nothing ever happened. You know, and like to me, if y'all are really friends like that, y'all can do that. You know, you don't necessarily have to talk to them every day or even every week or even every month. You know, you can take breaks and you come back and you just pick up where you left off. So if you feel like you have to reconnect with some of them, like if you feel like you have to make that effort, they might not be, you know, as good of friends as you initially thought.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you shouldn't necessarily try to reconnect with them, but just be mindful of that and understand that it's a two-way street. And that if they're not putting in any effort, then you have to ask yourself if you should be doing that.
That's real talk right there. Because me personally, I have like, you know, I got high school friends or whatever. And, you know, every time we're on college break, we don't, that's basically the time we hang out. It's been like months, right? And it's still like the same old vibe. Sometimes even the vibe is even stronger. Like, just because you haven't talked to them in so long doesn't mean you're not friends with them anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very broad question. Advice for a 17-year-old. That's, I mean, okay.
Yeah, that's an old question too. I saw that like really.
Yeah,
like, I saw
that's
that
very
like
broad. Like, Oh shit.
I mean,
Okay.
is it a dude or a female?
This advice really is universal. I
Okay.
think that honestly, bro, at 17, that's an age where you're finishing up school, and people are putting a lot of ideas into your head. You know, it's like teachers, their guidance counselors, like they're on your ass about figuring out what you want to do. First off, you need to, focus on, like, you need to kind of cut out the distractions in that sense. Like, I'm not saying that they're just like, bullshitting you or that they don't have your best interest in mind, but you have to have your own best interest in mind. You have to be thinking about what you want to do and be honest with yourself. Because like with me personally, I was at 17, I had just graduated high school and I was planning on going to college. I was going to go to my dream school, UT Austin. It's like, okay, it's a good school. It was my dream school. I worked so hard to get into it. And, come to find out, I didn't even want to go to college. Like, I was only trying to go there because I thought it was what I was supposed to do. People just planted that idea in my head.
Yeah.
So you gotta take some self-inventory, like do some inventory and think about what you actually want to do with your life. But also understand that at 17, it's okay to not know that answer.
Yeah. Just don't let people rule your life, man. Like, I know you're real young and it's hard to like, oh, how am I gonna make my own decision? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Because me personally, when I was 17, I didn't know what I was doing either. I ended up going to college. And even now, I'm still in college. But now I'm at the point where, hey, if I drop out now, like low key, I got like a year left. Like, let me just finish it out. Because I'm kind of like, I have that mindset where if I start something, I'm gonna finish it. Like especially if I'm far into, like if I was like a few months in, all right, bro, I'm gonna drop out, man. But now I'm already like real invested. I've invested so much time in there to the point where if I drop out now, it's low key like I wasted that time. So yeah. But for 17-year-olds, you're a senior in high school. Really, man, like just I want you to get out a piece of paper, low key, and just write down, like fresh mind, write down whatever it is you like to do, like top 3 things. And then just look at it. Can I make a career out of this? Can I make a living out of this? Okay, like it's not really about the money, but at the same time, like if you're providing value or whatever it is that you like to do, chances are you can make money out of it. So whatever it is, I would advise you to or recommend you to just put your energy towards that thing, whatever it is. Top 3, circle 1 and start doing it. Or maybe choose 3 if you can't decide. Just divide the 3 into 3 and start going for it. Yeah, especially because you're a high schooler right now, like low key, like I don't know, like after the college applications, if you are applying for college, after that whole process, like you kind of got more time. I don't know like how you like works though, because we all got our own things to do. But as a high schooler, man, like we all got time, bro. Don't get it twisted, man. We all got time. We can make time too. So
that's facts, bro. Like that's like honestly, yeah, just do self-inventory. Just like literally write it down. Ask people like, yo, what do you think I'm good at? Like start to like learn more about yourself. And don't be afraid to like take a gap year or something like that if you need to. Also, just start working on yourself in general, because that's never going to hurt you, no matter what goal it is that you're looking for. Start taking care of yourself in terms of your health, like physically, mentally, like
it's gonna help.
Do your push-ups, like you feel what I'm saying? Like work on yourself and focus on becoming better and setting that foundation. Set that foundation. You're not too young. Start now. Learn financial literacy. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Just like become better.
That helps with your confidence as well. Yeah. Just knowing more and doing more. So
exactly. Do you guys have time-based routines, or do you do things when you feel like doing them? Me personally, my schedule is a lot more fluid now. I have days like dedicated to filming and editing, but like, I just kind of like do it whenever I feel like it. The thing is, what I realize is that since I'm so passionate about it, I don't have to time block anymore. Now, maybe like in a situation like where, like if I was in college, I would have to time block, because you got to really make the most of the time that you have, the free time that you have. But for me, since this is all I do, I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it. And it always ends, like I always get my work done.
Yeah. Hey, and it shows too. Look at the videos he's posting. It shows. Yeah. But, I mean, in my case, when I wake up, that's when I do my workout. I wake up, drink my water. I have to make a whole video on like my day in the life or some type of routine, because a lot of people have been asking about it. But basically, I wake up, I get the workout done in the morning because I like to work out fasted. I eat my food, then I start to record videos, do all the video stuff. I like to record videos when it's in daytime. Okay, when the sun is out, that's when I'm doing all my video stuff. And then when the sun starts to go down, that's when I do my college stuff. That's just how my schedule works.
Yeah, that's solid right there. That's
Yeah.
solid. Like, you know, if you're working on multiple things like that, you kind of need structure. But you know, that's why that's one reason why I haven't done what I like a day in my life type of video. My days don't look the same. Like no 2 days look the same for me. So like I could show you like, you know, this is what I do, this is what I did that day. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's what I do every day. So, you know, whatever works for you though. That's the main thing. Advice on thumbnails. Try to make them professional. You know, make them I wouldn't put too much text in them. Also, keep them like clean cut, and there's a lot that goes into thumbnails, honestly. Understand that your thumbnails are the most important thing. Your thumbnails are the most important thing, followed by your titles, and then everything else after that.
For sure, though.
Yeah. So try to make your thumbnails like branded too, if you can. Like for Icecoldjt, like if you go on his channel and you look at his thumbnails, he's gonna be in them. Like he's gonna be looking at you. Like like you know, like either that or he's gonna be flexing. Like, you know, an Icecoldjt video when you see it and you're recommended. So like if you can try to keep them branded in that sense, that's also a good thing, depending on your channel type.
Yeah.
But that's really all I have.
Yeah, try to brand it so if you know if it ever does come to the point where you're gonna post something, you know, a spectacular video, it's gonna stand out as well. So for those, you know, if you have a decent subscriber count or whatever, they're seeing all your videos. Okay, it's typical. Boom, this one stands out. It's like, yo, I'm gonna click on this one. For example, like your video, you know, how to build lean muscle, that workout video, that one stood out. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit stood out. Like all your other thumbnails are just like literally you know, straight face. Yeah. But that one's like you flexing. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna click on that. So you gotta peep game, man. You gotta peep game though. I respect
That's facts. That is facts. I never even thought about it that way. That's true though.
Yeah, from a viewer standpoint, like it stood out. I was like, yo, I'm gonna click on it.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Try to put yourself in the viewer's shoes. Like sometimes, bro, like you gotta be honest with yourself, and you gotta be brutally honest. Like sometimes I'll sit there and be like, okay, yeah, I think this thumbnail is okay. And then I'll like, you know, get the video ready and everything. Be like, no, like this shit sucks. Like I need to like completely redo it. I need to do it from the ground up. Like
it'd be like that.
Like, bro, you gotta
like
be
this shit garbage.
This shit is terrible.
You gotta think, like, people gonna click on this or what? Is somebody gonna tap on this?
Hell no. Like
I also got siblings too, so sometimes I'll ask my sister or brother, be like, yo, be honest, like, would you click on this video? Or if you saw this title, would you click on it? Yeah.
Exactly. And also, you know, experiment. Try different things and see what works for you.
Yeah.
See what gets views, but also represents your video. You don't want to be out here like clickbaiting people and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like clickbait. Okay, let me just talk about that. Clickbait is like not necessarily a bad thing as long as you are like within the frame of what you said you were gonna do. Yeah. So like when Icecoldjt says like I'm gonna do like I did 10,000 push-ups in 1 month, and you watch the video, you sit there and watch this man do these push-ups. Yeah. And you see him like charting them down and everything. Like you can see like he actually did those things. So try to like, you know, stay in that, like don't just say like, don't make empty promises basically.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. So yeah. Let's see. I'm 16 and I'm torn between focusing on my grind and relaxing myself because I feel like I shouldn't take life too easy right now. Wait, what?
Oh,
I shouldn't take life. What do you think? Okay, you're 16. Like we were talking about earlier, it depends on what you want out of it and whatever you're grinding on. So like if it's with YouTube, for example, like do you want to make YouTube a career for yourself? You know, like if you want to do that, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. Like, Gabe literally was saying that on his stream, but like, you know, you can't. You have to do like look at what the crowd is doing, and do the opposite. So you see all these other 16-year-olds, they're going to parties, they're doing all this other bullshit. If if you want to be different from them, you got to do something different, and it comes, there's a sacrifice involved in that. But it's all about what you want out of life. Like, enjoy your teenage years, but also, if you want it, and you want it at a young age, especially, you need to be grinding.
How bad do you want it?
Exactly.
Always.
Exactly.
And nobody's gonna be motivated 24/7. So you always gotta ask yourself, wait, how bad do you want it, bro? How strong is your reason? The reason why.
Exactly.
Like, why is what you're doing, bro?
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't always want to film video. I don't always want to do the stuff that I do. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to do this. And so what do I do? I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna just get the fuck up and do it. Let me quit being a bitch and let me just go and do my work, handle my business, and after that, I can do whatever I want to do for the rest of the day. I'm cool.
Yep.
But
it's like working out too.
Yeah, like, handle your business.
Yeah.
If you really want it like that, handle your business.
Yeah. That's why I love using the fitness example, like working out, because literally no pain, no gain. It's not gonna feel good all the time, bro. And you're gonna fail. You're gonna take L's. Like, who cares? Learn from it. Let's go.
Exactly.
Get up. Every time you fall down, you gotta get up.
Yes, sir. What is Icecoldjt's real name? His real name is Icecoldjt.
Yeah.
That's his real name. That's his government name. How many times do you work out a week? I was doing 4 times, but I dropped down to 3 times because of the holidays and haven't gotten it back up since. Me personally, I just started doing it 3 times a week again. My back, listen, I've been trying to tell y'all, bro, my back is so messed up right now. Like, I'm talking about bad.
Yeah,
like, I'm down horrendous.
He's from basketball, right?
I don't know what it's from. I don't know what it's from. I think, like, I need to go to a doctor. At this point, like, it's bad. But I'm still going 3 times a week. I'm just trying to work around it.
Yeah.
I'll do like push-ups, like, sporadically throughout my day. But as far as like dedicated gym sessions, like 3 times a week.
For sure. I mean, for me, I work out every day, but again, like, this is not for everybody. All right, this is not for everybody. I don't go to the gym though. My gyms are closed. I live in California. Like, bro. It's all closed down.
Your gyms are closed still?
Yeah. So
that's crazy, man. Damn, yeah. I didn't know that.
I mean, they open up and then they close again, so it's like weird. But yeah, I just do calisthenics straight up, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and squats every day. I just get to it for like an hour. I just do it nonstop for an hour.
That's all you need. That just compounding. It's all about efficiency. Let's see. Some of these comments, man. That's interesting. I want to see your perspective on this. YouTube ain't a job. It's just the talent and skill that'll make you succeed on YouTube. I want to hear your perspective on this.
Wait, what is it? YouTube and a job?
You said YouTube is not a job.
Oh, YouTube is not a job.
I want to hear your perspective on this. I know what I'm about to say.
Look, me personally, man, I treat YouTube as a job because, like, I got to get to it. Because if you don't treat it as a job, well, first of all, like, when you hear the word job, like, why do you think so negatively about it? Well, some people think, oh, it's like, it's a bad thing. Ah, shit, like, you're working for someone. Like, damn, bro. Like, it's like something you're forced to do. Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, jobs are something where it's helping you. It's helping you in life. So it's kind of like an associate. So exactly. I'm associated with YouTube right now. Like, me and YouTube, we're a team. So if anything, I don't treat YouTube as a job. I treat it like, as you said, you treat it like a girlfriend. I treat it low-key like a friend or something. Like, yo, what's good? Like a homie. So I just put all my energy and work into YouTube. And YouTube is kind of part of myself too. Like, I really try not to identify myself like with YouTube as much. Because, off camera, like, I really act the same around my family. It is what it is. But you got to put in the work for YouTube. You put in the work in your job, right? I put in the work in YouTube. Yeah, bro. And YouTube pays you as well. At least for me, I just recently started getting paid on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Feel blessed. Shout out to everyone, man. Much love to everyone. But Hey man, if you're putting time into something, it could be anything, man. Like you're spending all this time with a female, then she's your job. Like, if she's not paying you, that's another story. But yeah, bro, I treat YouTube, yes, as a job, but that's not a bad thing. All right, it's not a bad thing to have a job. It's not a bad thing.
That's facts. For me, it depends on what you think of a job as, because if you're just thinking like, and this is a big misconception about like content creation, is that you don't have to you don't have to put in work. And like, look, man, look, let me tell y'all something, bro. This is like, look, I've worked at jobs before, and it's a different type of work. It's like, that was more like physical manual labor that I did before. This is more like mental. You really have to be like sharp. You have to be on top of the game. It's very like research oriented. You have to just like, you almost have to be obsessed with this, bro. You almost have to be obsessed with YouTube in a sense. But there's also the factor of investing in equipment. You don't have to do that at a regular job. I just spent damn near $3,000 on this MacBook. Like,
that
like working at H&M, I never had to do that. I never had to spend $1,000 or I never had to buy stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you have to reinvest. So I guess in a sense, I agree. Like, it's not a job. I think of it as like a business in some ways, but also it's an outlet for me to create and just be myself. So it's a little bit of everything, but it's definitely more than just talent and skill. I've seen a lot of people that had a lot more talent than I did, were a lot better at making videos than I was, or at least as good as I was, but they just quit. And because of that, like they just never grew. And I did. I just put in the work. It's that simple. 300 plus videos.
Yep.
So that's,
To be honest, man, whatever you want out of life. I know this sounds real cheesy and non-vegan as hell, but whatever you want out of life, bro, like, you can literally get it if you just keep going at it every day.
It's facts.
Stay consistent, man.
It's facts. People really
be reasonable too, though. Like, be reasonable though, because if you're like 4 foot, you're trying to be in the NBA, like, that's a different story. You got to be reasonable.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say be reasonable. I would say be flexible.
Be flexible.
Because, like, say you could be 4 feet tall, you might not be able to be an NBA player, but maybe you can be like a ball boy or something. Like, you can get on the court. You can still be out there, and you gotta be flexible.
Work with what you got, man.
Yeah, like somebody that I like to bring up is like T-Jazz, or like any of like the basketball YouTubers.
Jelly.
Like, these guys are not in the NBA, obviously, and maybe like 30 years ago, people would not know who he was. Like, like, they wouldn't know, but because of the internet, we have opportunities now. It provides a whole different level of flexibility for people.
Yeah.
So, anything is possible, but like I said, be flexible.
Facts.
Very, very flexible.
Especially if you got like some type of skill or talent, well, showcase it. That's not being like cocky or egotistical. Nah, bro, just show what you got. You see these people who blow up just from, they play piano. If they know how to play piano, they know how to sing. They start singing, they make videos on it, and now guess what? They're living their dream on American's Idol or American Got Talent or whatever.
Exactly. It's all like,
don't be afraid.
Goals. It's all about just breaking it down and going day by day, 1 foot in front of the other.
Mm-hmm.
What's the saying? Like, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Like, you got to start moving, or you got to start putting in the work.
Gotta get the ball moving.
Shit. Let's see. Damn, keep bringing me back to the bottom.
You trying to read
all the comments? I was like halfway through a really good question too.
Let
me see. Okay, hold on. This is one I've talked about this a lot. Advice on alpha male mentality. Now, me personally, okay, I'm speak from my perspective. Yeah. I think people need to leave the labels behind, because I feel like when you're like, people have tried to create these archetypes for how to be an alpha or a beta and all that other stuff. And in doing so, they're literally being the opposite of what they're trying to be. So, in me, like, I don't consider myself like an alpha or anything. I'm just Jordan Green. I do what the fuck I want to do. Like, I'm just me, and I just leave it at that. And, not everyone is going to like that, and I don't care. Like, I'm going to just be myself. So personally, as far as alpha male mentality, I think what you're really looking for is just be yourself. Like we were saying, just be yourself. Don't care about what others think about you. Do you.
That's 100% facts, bro. Like, I got it twisted back in the day. I used to watch, no shade to anybody though who makes videos on these. Like, don't disrespect to them. Like, shout out to Stephen's Code. I used to watch a lot of Stephen's Code. All right,
Yeah.
Back in 2019 when this was a year after, like, I had a very crazy breakup or whatever. So, and basically, that's how the whole beta tail story came. But speaking of beta tail, like, I don't even like using the word like beta in that sense anymore, because like I feel like I'm just making fun of people or some shit, making fun of my old self. But look, when it comes to labels, alpha, beta, like as Jordan was saying, you gotta be yourself, because if you're trying to be alpha, then you're trying to be the certain standard, someone that you're not. Like, why are you trying to? Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying, like, alpha is just, it's just a word. Someone just invented it and they made a whole created. Oh, he got to do this, he got to do this, he got to do this. Nah, just do what you want. If you want to, some people think like, if you do a certain thing, that's considered being a simp. Like if you call a girl beautiful or whatever. If you want to call her beautiful, call her beautiful. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, and that's where a lot of people, they get shit twisted, bro. They're thinking in terms of how are others gonna perceive me for doing this?
Yeah.
And that's where bro, like for example with me, right? Like I like writing poetry, and I'll post that shit on my channel. And like I know people are like, I know the type of audience that I have. I know there's gonna be people out there. It's like, oh, this dude's a beta. Like, it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, like, do you think just because of your opinion, I'm not gonna do what I want to do? That would make me a beta, as others might call it. That's my opinion, though. To each his own. But that's just me, though. I'm not gonna let other people dictate my life. With these labels.
That's right. As long as you're doing what you're doing, and that's truly who you are, and you're not doing it for someone else, you're doing it for yourself. That's all that really matters, bro.
It's facts. Hey Jordan and Icecoldjt. I feel like I'm so insecure and have such high expectations for women. How can I come back to reality and become more secure around women in general and have less extreme expectations? First of all, get off of social media. That's messing you up more than likely. It messes up a lot of people because it not only raises your standards too much, it gives you too many options, which can be a bad thing, believe it or not. It can really get you off your purpose.
Oh yeah.
So, just first of all, also stop. Well, I guess being off of social media will help you become more secure within yourself as well. So you're really killing two birds with one stone. But focus more on building yourself up first, and allow your standards to kind of like meet that growth in the middle, and you'll find the perfect person at the perfect time.
Yeah. If a female comes into your life and you two feels like a match or whatever, your energies are really like that, she's meant to be in your life. And if she's not, she's not. It's kind of like you just gotta like do it, have faith. And again, as Jordan was saying, you really need to limit yourself on social media, especially if you're on that explore page and you really have that dirty, lustful thinking. That can mess you up because you start to see females that like as a sex object. And you don't want to be walking around looking at a female like just thinking about, how can I, how can I get in there or something? That will really mess you up. Because me personally, that's what I was back in college. Every time I would see a female, I would just be like, yo, like, how can I get a number? How would I act, nice to her? How can I like just communicate with her so I can have a chance to sleep with her someday? That's how you really slip up. And 9 times, not 9 times, 100% of the time, it always like failed. It always went bad. And if I did end up, doing something with her, I just felt bad about it. I just felt weird. Like it didn't feel right. Okay.
Yeah. My man Icecoldjt was on Demon Time. Didn't know that.
back then, but not anymore.
He was on Demon Time. Okay, I see you.
Nah, bro, it wasn't even like that though. Like it wasn't like I was, hitting up everyone. Nah.
Yeah,
I had Tinder, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Believe me, bro. I know all about Tinder.
The boy with the old Tinder videos.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That wasn't me. That was my clone. Let's see. Okay, so we're at 59 minutes. So let's answer about like 3 more questions.
For sure.
Okay, I want to. This isn't a question, but I want to address this real quick. Bro, every female is supposed to chase you. You are the prize, not the fucking girl. Okay. So I feel like you should look at yourself as the prize, right? Like I said, I usually don't approach women. You know, that was like my thing. But you don't want you don't want that balance to be thrown off. Okay, relationships are about balance. So yeah,
Yin and
balance.
yang.
So
Yeah.
like, you know, you're the prize, but so is she. And I feel like you should have like, if you feel like you're the prize, then you're probably dating down.
Yeah.
More than like you're dating a lower value woman that isn't going to help you on your path. You know, it's like she's just draining your energy, and you know, likely vice versa. It's more of a toxic one-sided relationship, and that's not something that you want. So, you know, it's not about making women chase you per se. It's about being yourself and you understanding that in doing so and being on your purpose, being yourself, you're going to naturally, you know, meet the right person when the time is right because you're being yourself. You're in tune with yourself.
For sure. You never want to, like, you know, put yourself over someone. Just because she's a female doesn't mean you have to put yourself over her. Like, you know, oh, I'm a high value man. Nah, bro. Like, I'm supposed to be assert my dominance. It's not. I don't look at it like that. I like to look at everyone as from an equal standpoint. And you also don't want to look up at people because that's how you start pedestalizing people, start pedestalizing women. When you look at her above you, you don't want to look at her above you, but you also don't want to look at her below you. And yeah, like if you feel like doing something, if your soul is telling you to, you know, ask her out on a date right now, then ask her out on a date.
Exactly.
You know, that's not a bad thing. It's not like,
Exactly.
I'm stepping down. Like, damn, I have to ask her. Nah, it's just just listen to yourself, man. Don't follow so many other people. Don't follow the crowd again, because some of the crowd, I'm not gonna say the majority, but a portion of the crowd, you know, seeing themselves as the pride, and another portion is seeing themselves as below. Just find yourself. But I guess you know, coming from a point of view where you don't really know, you don't have any direction, you're just looking at what everyone else is doing, you can get mixed up. You can start to kind of define how to do it from other people's experiences. But you have to experience life for yourself.
That's facts. Straight facts, bro. All right, so we're gonna answer 2 more questions. Try to make them bangers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you pick the last 2.
All right, for real. All right, let me look. All right, I'm just looking at recent comments, man. Bro. So, man, I'm in the same situation. I can tell you right now, full comment. All right, that's just a comment. All right. I'm trying to work on myself, but school is getting in the way and affecting my mental health. What should I do? His name is Op Man. Like, are you talking about college or high school? Because those are 2 different things. But at the end of the day, they're both just school. School's affecting your mental health. Here's the thing, bro. You got to find a balance. Okay, maybe are you trying to be like an overachiever, trying to get that 110% in the class, trying to get that A plus 4.5 GPA? Look, if it's affecting your mental health and you know, like, shit, bro. Like me just trying to, you know, go above and beyond, it's going to cause me to get less sleep, blah, blah, blah. Don't do it, bro. Prioritize your health always. I don't care what it is you're doing. You got it, bro. You got to sleep, because then you're just messing yourself for the long term. You may think, you know, so I could go 3 months. I'm young. I could, you know, sleep for 4 hours a day right now. It's going to catch up to you later on, bro. It's going to catch up to you. So find a balance. As we were saying earlier in the live stream, try to do the things early in the day, the most important. So if you got homework assignments, you got projects, do it early in the day, sleep early, do it early in the day. So afterwards, you know, you have time to chill. You have time to focus on your mental health. Also, meditate too.
Yeah.
Take cold showers if you want to.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all true. You know, like we said, do your work early. You should have enough time in the day to do both. You know, school, like, let's just say you're spending 10 hours a day doing schoolwork. You still have 14 hours left. Yeah. So let's say you get 8 hours of sleep. Like you have time to work on yourself. You go to the gym for like 30 minutes. You read a book, read like 5-10 pages of a book, and meditate for like 5-10 minutes. Like, you have time to do those things. As far as your mental health, maybe you should think about like lowering your course load if you can. If you're in college, then try to do that.
Yeah. Also,
or even take a gap semester.
Yeah. Also, one thing I learned about college is that you got to work smarter and not harder. Like, don't just read the entire textbook. Nah, like read the end of the chapter, read the front headlines, skim through it, and when it comes to tests, okay, like I know this is not a how to pass school video, but when it comes to tests, just practice the study test, bro. Practice study problems, apply to work, and yeah, it kind of works, in real life too. But just don't like you don't watch every single. Don't just be like, oh, I gotta watch every single lecture, I gotta read every single page of the textbook. Nah, like trust me, man. When it comes to like school, you don't have to do all that work, but just work smart.
True. That's a general rule of life too. Work smart, not hard. Well, work smart and hard, but like,
yeah,
don't just work hard mindlessly. If you don't have to. That's a big one. So I'm gonna let you pick the last question.
Damn, bro.
Ended on a
gotta make sure it's juicy. Ooh. Oh wait, I just saw this question right here. I'm gonna just read it out. This could be the last one. Hey JT and Jordan, how should I beat stereotypes? For example, I'm Indian and I feel like stereotypes holding me back sometimes from being unoriginal or doing something unique. Damn. So you said, how should I beat stereotypes? You just gotta own it, bro. But at the same time, look. So, damn, bro. So he's speaking from a point of view of, all right, basically, look, when it comes to stereotypes, I know it's easier said than done, all right? Like, I'm just saying this, but you can't let it affect you. You really can't. Own it, but at the same time, don't, like, define yourself as it. Don't be like, oh, yeah. So you said you're a stereotype of an Indian. Like, me personally, I really don't know how that works or what that's about. But whatever it is, that doesn't mean that you are that person.
Yeah.
And everyone who's looking at you, they don't also think that as well. They don't define you as a stereotype. Maybe it was that few people who talk down to you if they did. Don't let it affect you, man. You really need to, as we're saying, man, like this whole self-development journey, you have to develop yourself as a person. These are just distractions pulling you down. But at the same time, they can also fuel you to, help you grow. Because every time for every hater, low key, that makes you stronger. And something I noticed too is that if you don't have haters in life, then that's kind of like a sign that you're not doing well, but kind of like a sign of a champion. Oh, they always got haters, right? But again, like when it comes to haters, like we just show love and respect to them because at the end of the day, we all just have infinite love, and yeah,
yes, sir.
You don't gain anything from disrespecting someone. To be honest, you really don't.
That's true. I think with stereotypes, honestly, that's something that I always just kind of, and this is gonna sound a little weird. I just try to transcend them. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be bounded by the way I look, or the way others perceive me. Like we were saying earlier, like I'm not gonna let other people dictate my life. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and like over time, like I'm gonna make it happen. Like to me, the law of attraction, the universe, whatever you believe in, is stronger than your race. It goes a lot deeper than your race or where you're from. These are laws of the universe. It's all about energy at that point.
It's all about energy.
And it has no choice but to give you what you want. So that's my thing. I never really take that into account, honestly. I don't hold myself in a different regard than any other content creator, anybody else, within the scope of what I'm doing in my life. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much all I got, man. Yeah. So for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, this is Icecoldjt.
Yeah, man.
Look, he's always out here showing love, so I had to show love back. I'd love to do another stream with you at some point, maybe on your channel.
Appreciate that, bro. I'm definitely gonna hit you up for that.
Yeah, for sure. You got my number, so
yes,
just hit me up whenever you want to do that.
This is a lesson for everyone, man. This is a lesson. When you show love, the love will come back. Look,
yeah.
Me personally, I'm telling you guys right now, I was at 0 subs, all right? I was at 0 subs. Maybe some of you guys are commenting right now, right? You guys maybe you look up to Jordan Green, you look up to me. I don't know. But me personally, I looked up to Jordan Green. I'm not trying to, what I'm saying? Like, no homo pods, whatever. But I really was like, yeah, bro, I respect this dude right here. Like, I don't know how much subs you had back then, but I was basically commenting on your live streams. I was like, yo, bro, like, damn, bro, it would be cool if this dude could, like, answer my question. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, now being in this right here, like, on your channel now, like, that's mind-blowing, bro. That's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And I got nothing but, what I'm saying? Much love, and I just appreciate it, bro.
Not for sure, bro. Like, that's the thing. I really just,
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I try to take note of that. I like to pay attention to the people that are just real, you know, just give off that genuine positive vibe. And I feel like those are things that should be rewarded. And, you know, it's deeper than just, you know, just YouTube. Like, you're just a cool dude in general. You know, forget about numbers and all that. It's just, you're a cool dude. So it's like, okay, you know, I feel like we can bounce ideas off each other and all of that. So, you know, to anyone else out there, just spread positivity. That's the main
spread
thing.
positivity.
Spread positivity. And you never know. Like, just spread positivity and embrace the moment. Because even like, you know, what he was saying, he was at 0 subscribers. A year ago today, I was at like 500 subscribers. So, you know, a lot can happen in a short amount of time. Just spread positivity and let things flow your way.
Facts. And always be yourself. It sounds cheesy, right? Always be yourself, your real, authentic self, all right?
Always be yourself.
Yeah.
But y'all know I'm bad at ending streams. How do you end your streams usually?
I go like this. But with that being said, man, stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay wealthy. Because it's your boy. I'm going to let you say Jordan Green too, because, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy.
Jordan Green.
And Icecoldjt signing out. But yeah, bro.
Sir.
At least
all right, I'm gonna just end it. All right.